Welcome back to Surveyor Stories. Today, we are joined by a few of our lovely summer students, Gregg, Claudia C., and Reem Albaki. Thank you for joining us today.
Okay, good morning, everyone. Thank you for having me. I'm Claudia, and I'm a summer student geospatial technician in the Advanced Technology team. I'm currently a bachelor student of GIS at SAIT in Calgary.
Hi, I'm Gregg. My title this summer is Survey Assistant, and I'm currently enrolled in the Edwards School of Business at the University of Saskatchewan.
Hello, my name is Reem Albaki, and I am a CAD technologist working from the Victoria office. I have just finished my diploma of civil engineer from Camosun College.
Yeah, as I finished my high school, I was naturally drawn to the subject of geography, and I initially believed that geomatics was something connected to geography. So I decided to pursue geomatics as my major in university. However, as I progressed through the studies, I began to realize that geomatics is encompassing much more than geography. And it is not solely about terrains or geographic features, but also involves land surveying, GIS, and some geospatial analysis. So one that particularly captured my interest was GIS, and so that's why I came to Canada to further study in GIS.
I found out about land surveying while searching for a summer job 2 years ago. I made a list of companies that I found interesting in and around Weyburn and dropped a resume off to GeoVera. And then I did a quick Google search, had my role further defined by Ryan, and started work last summer.
For me, geomatics is not just a group of points, but it is actually the base of any other project. And as a civil engineer, I really wanted to understand how we do it in real world. And it's very interesting how much is detail-oriented and how much of work is done behind the scene to come up with the best results.
Yeah, I would say my experience here as a summer student was a happy and rewarding learning journey. So from the moment I joined the team, I was welcomed with open arms and a supportive environment. And whenever I faced any challenges or had questions, I could always rely on the team members for some guidance and assistance.
I have thoroughly enjoyed my 2 summers as a GeoVera summer student. The people that I've worked with throughout my work terms have been fantastic. I've also enjoyed the opportunity to learn more about surveying and GeoVera as a whole. My time with the company has felt worthwhile, and I would recommend working for GeoVera to students looking for an interesting and enriching summer.
So far, it's been very nice working experience. Everyone here is very welcome, and they do work with passion, which makes the work environment very exciting and fun, which I really like.
So throughout these 3 months, I have had an opportunity to work on a diverse range of projects from gas station to transportation or some utility sites. So one memorable moment was that a time while I'm working on a high resolution scanning project. It is on a utility site. So the project involved handling an extensive set of point cloud data with 600 gigabytes. So as I attempt to process data from my home station, the processing demands were way beyond that it could handle. So it just stopped working and responding. So fortunately, our team has several powerful supercomputers which are specifically designed for those large-scale data sets. So as I watched the progress of the data processing in that supercomputer, the computer was so awesome and super helpful. So it was like effortlessly tackling the task in a relatively short period of time.
While I have many memorable moments from my time with GeoVera, my favorite part about my job has been the conversations that I get to have throughout the day. Whether they are in the office in the morning or in the truck to and from sites, the conversations are never boring. A few of my favorite recurring conversations are bugging Scott Cameron about his Maple Leafs, discussing all the movies that I haven't seen due to their lack of Adam Sandler, and stories about past jobs or experiences. Fieldwork requires a lot of time spent with the people in your crew, and they have truly made my time here memorable and enjoyable.
So recently I just learned about the laser surveying techniques, and the tools they do have for that. And I was very, very, very impressed with the technology itself and with the results they came up with and how well they maintain the equipment. And the result was very, very like, it's nothing like you have seen before in regular survey. The clarity of the drawings that becomes in and the 3D view of it was really nice, and it was just the head of my summer work.
So I will recommend engaging more in geomatics communities, such as attending industry conferences and workshops to connect with the professionals from different companies, because this is valuable for building networks and staying informed about job opportunities. So as a testament to this, it's offered me a chance to get in touch with Geovera and ultimately securing my summer internship here. So of course, the second piece of advice is to secure an internship or placement during your student life to gain some practical experience of how geomatics is really applied in real-world situations.
My advice for other students would be to ask questions whenever possible. I had very little knowledge about surveying before I started working at GeoVera. Throughout my time, I have learned tons about how and why things are done. The employees throughout the organization are very knowledgeable and are a huge help in learning more about your role and the organization as a whole.
Get the opportunity of being a student or a fresh grad. Don't hesitate to ask any questions. No one will judge you. And if you are able to try different fields in the company, that you can just know a little bit more and expand your experience.
Well, thank you so much to Gregg, Claudia, and Reem for joining us on this very special edition of Surveyor Stories. It was wonderful to spend some time with you all and get to know you guys better. And I wish you well in your schooling come fall. And who knows, maybe we will see you again sometime at GeoVera.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, and I hope to see you again.